get the fan, I'll make the fan. So I have the fan made, and then I'll go back in and isolate, and then I'll place. That is what I do. So first, like, I don't know, I always like go in and see which lash is next. I'll make like a little part, but I won't actually isolate. Like I'll just leave it like that. Like I'll leave a little part, and then I'll like make my fan, I'll dip, and then I'll isolate. Oh, actually I won't dip first. Hold on. First I'll isolate, then I'll dip. Tips to finish lashing faster. Okay, tape. Tape helps me lash so much faster. I will literally cancel a whole entire appointment, my client, if I don't have tape. Like it's just so much harder when I don't have tape, because like sometimes you have to like lift the eyelid over here or like drag this back over here so you can get the inner corners. What I do is I lift all the lashes up and expose the lashes that aren't lashed. So I go like this. And then usually all right here will have like little baby lashes, and I'll lash those. And also having an adhesive that actually dries when it says it's going to dry. So depending on what your environment is, and you have to know that because you have a hygrometer, you can then go ahead onto my website and match your environment with these adhesives. What's your lash map? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the ends in CC curl, 0.03. Do you know how to do the glue ring method? If so, can you explain? So making a fan with the glue ring, you need good quality lashes. And so what first you do is dip, and you kind of just like play with it to make sure it fans out. And there you go. And never swipe off the glue, okay? Please never swipe off any glue. If you grab too much glue like this, just dip it back, slowly dip out, and the glue is gone. But never swipe the glue off, because if you swipe the glue off and then you place, you're gonna have bad retention every single time because you just took the glue off. You need that glue. Do you know how, oh wait, I already did that one. Where in the eye do you usually start with? So I just start in the inner corners. I always start in both inner corners. I work on both eyes at the same time. So first I'll place here, let that dry, and then I'll place the next one here, let that dry, and then so on. So I'm working on both eyes at the same time. I'm never just lashing one eye because that's how you get stickies. You have to let it dry just a little bit more. Wait, hold on. For when clients want a lighter set, would you say it's okay not to lash every lash so it's not so dense? Yeah, I would. So I feel like a lot of people think you have to lash 100% of the lashes. I don't do that, especially with clients who have so many lashes. It's just not possible to lash every single one because you're going to be there for hours and hours and hours. So what I do is I just make sure the lash set looks good, and I aim for like 90% of the lashes to be lashed. If they want a lighter set, I pick a bigger diameter. So say like 0.05 or 0.07, and I pick up less so that it's not so dense. Okay. And then also, if they just have like a million lashes and they have layers, lash the bottom layer, okay? Key. This is just pro tip. Lash the bottom layer because when they open their eyes, that's the first layer that they see, right? So if they have a lot of lashes, the top layer is not really gonna matter. What matters is that bottom layer. And that's what I do with all my clients that have just a million lashes. They have layers on top of layers. I will always lash just the top layer. I mean, the bottom layer, sorry. For spikes, do I lash on the top layer? Yeah, you can. Honestly, I've placed on the bottom and the top, and I like how it looks on the bottom lash. You don't have to place your spikes on the top layer. You don't have to. because the spikes are still going to stand out no matter what. Also, this is another pro tip. This is how I make my spikes. Because, you know, I know a lot of people, they think they need to use bonder to close the tip. I don't use bonder. I use adhesive. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, wait. So I take this much to make a spike, and then I put the tip into the adhesive, and then I take my fingers and I close it. Oh, I can't really take it. I need a bigger length because that's like too short. Whatever. This one's longer. Okay. So I put just a tiny bit of adhesive on the tip, and then I close it with my fingers, and that way it stays closed. You see that? And it's literally the perfect spike. And then I place. So this will always be closed no matter what. And I just tell my clients, you know, be careful when you're brushing through. If it feels like it's tugging, it's just your spike, and it's fine. And it stays like that, it stays closed. I'm 30, y'all. Okay, sorry. I struggle with my wet sets. I just do like small open fans, but I always see everyone add bonder. Yeah, a lot of lash artists will do bonder. Another thing you can do is use gel cleanser just to make it closed, like make the lashes closed for a little bit longer. But once they wash their lashes, it's gonna open back up a little, just a little bit. Also, what you can do is just pick up a little bit less and like pick up closer to the tips. So you see how it's like closer to the tip and it stays closed? Start picking up a little bit closer to the ends, okay? And then place. Sorry, what layer do you place the spikes on? I do either the bottom or the top. It really doesn't matter because when I place my spikes, the top, this is always going to be closed, so it's never going to get lost in the sauce, okay? Also use a thicker diameter, say 0.07. 0.07 is honestly the best diameter for spikes, and they're going to stand out against like the 0.03s, 0.07, so it doesn't really matter where you place them because they're going to stand out anyway. Do they open? No, not when I put adhesive on the tips. Are your lashes done by you or someone else? I'm a lash artist with a lash artist. Where do you get your lash tiles? They're so cute. So this one, I'm like debating if I want to add these to my inventory, but right now these are on the website. I love these because they close and it's just more sanitary and I can stack them. Each of my clients has their own lash tile, and I just think that's like the best way to do it. So their names are right here. I have like a little label maker and I put their names right here. Their lash map is like all over the place for this one because we just do so many different styles all the time. But I don't have to like throw away any strips because each customer has their own lash tile. And you can find these on my website. The code is TikTok30 if y'all want to save 30%. Do you layer, wait. How to stop getting lashes stuck to the bottom. Lashes, I tape them down, but they still get stuck. So what you're gonna wanna do is get some sensitive tape and right there and lift just a little bit, but always make sure you're using your lash mirror and making sure that their eyes are completely closed, okay? You do not want to lash with your client's eyes open. And this is why you have to have a lash mirror also, so you can make sure, because if they're open even just a little bit, they're gonna wake up with red eyes and we don't want that. But yeah, if you wanna make sure that they don't get stuck anymore, just kind of lift it just a little bit, just just enough to where their eyes aren't open. Do you layer spikes? Sometimes I do. Do you do 2 or 3 sizes longer for the spikes? Yes. Thank you. I didn't see those online. I love it. Which ones didn't you see online? Let me know which ones you didn't see online. Are you talking about the lash tiles? These should be. I did get I did get a few more new items. And I can't even keep track of which ones aren't on there. I know these aren't on there. Yeah, they should be on there. I want to say they are, because I feel like I shipped some. Oh, we got another order. And she got ice. Ooh, she got 3. She got 3 low humidity adhesives. She lives in Wisconsin. I know your humidity is is low. She probably tired of her adhesive, about to quit lashing and everything. This one's gonna save you. I promise, I promise, I promise, because what do we know about lash retention? It helps us build our clientele. If you can deliver 3-4 week lash retention, your clients are going to be super loyal. The lash face, I don't see them either. Are they not on there? Oh, it's the heart ones. That's why. Those haven't dropped yet. These are on there. Sorry. I'll put them on there tonight. And the cloud one is on there. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry, y'all. When you get glue on the tweezers, how do you remove it? Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is what I preach about all the time. So you have to have blade potion. This is a, thank you Fatima for the heart puff. So this is a tweezer cleaner, and you need this because you do not want to use a nail file. I don't care how many people have told you to use a nail file, which groups you're on Facebook to use a nail file. Please do not use a nail file on your tweezers. That's the fastest way to ruin your tweezers, and then you're gonna have to buy a new one because eventually the grip is never gonna be the same, especially for these. It's just never gonna be the same. So throw away your nail file. Please don't ever use a nail file on your tweezers. It's just the fastest way to ruin them. Always use a tweezer cleaner. This is Blade Potion, and it has like a little sponge ball, and you just like play with the little sponge ball and the adhesive should come right off. And this is super strong, super strong. It has a lot of alcohol in it, so it'll be sanitized immediately. It's super strong.